I'm telling you right now, the Texans are never going to beat these allegations that they are simply just the Cincinnati Bengals. So the Texans they brought in Chris Evans and Trayveon Williams for a workout on Thursday. And if they make the roster, what this means, of course, they have to sign the guys first, but if they sign them and they make the roster, the backfield next year for the Texans will be Joe Mixon, Trayveon Williams, and Chris Evans. You can't make this up. You really can't make this up at this point. So now the Texans, shout out to the Texans, by the way, on this one. This offseason, they signed Trent Brown, right? So the Bengals' old left-right tackle. So that's one. They also signed Irv Smith this offseason. That's two, which I still don't know why they signed Irv Smith. I'll be honest with you. That didn't make any sense. Three would be Joe Mixon. Four would be Trayveon if he makes the team. Five would be Chris Evans if he makes the team. They also picked up Sheldon Rankins this offseason, which would put him at 6 Cincinnati Bengals on their 53-man roster. Again, if Trayveon and Chris Evans make the team. If not, it would be 4 Cincinnati Bengals. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. It is literally, at this point, sloppy seconds. You don't make it out as a Bengal, don't worry. You might have a home in Houston. So, and again, Houston, no actual attack on you guys. It's just funny. It really is. You would think that Brian would be the team that everyone goes to when they don't work in Cincinnati, right? Because Brian, obviously, Tennessee, that's someone who coach a lot of our players. But it's simply not the case. It's like the Houston Texans, when they go down the list of players they want to sign, it just starts automatically with, okay, who played for the Bengals? Now, reality-wise, the Texans did draft a running back in the 4th round, so most likely Trayveon and Chris won't both make the team no matter what. This guy is undrafted. They still got Damian Pierce, who drafted in the 4th round in 22. He's still a really good player. They could actually probably trade him, to be honest. They could probably potentially trade him. J.J. Taylor and Jordan as well. Now, here's the reason why they might have also brought in Trayveon Williams and Chris Evans. It's because of pass blocking, right? I mean, you look at last year, the offensive line was absolutely atrocious for the Texans. Protecting C.J. Stroud is a must, and that's something they did not do very well at. Trayveon Williams is an amazing pass blocking running back. And kind of what the Bengals like to do is, if you can't get a pass blocker on the offensive line, then get someone in the secondary. Get someone as a halfback who can be an extra blocker or a tight end, right? So those are kind of the two spots where if you don't, for some reason, want to improve your offensive line, you can go ahead and do it in the backfield or at the tight end spot. Now, of course, Texans did trade away to the left tackle. They did draft one in the 2nd round, so we'll see how he develops. But at this moment in time, you bring in Trayveon Williams, you get an extra blocker in the backfield, you help protect your quarterback, give him more time to throw the ball, and you're going to be more successful. And also, Trayveon's great on special teams, as we know. So he's great on special teams, he's great on pass blocker. Chris Evans is also good at pass blocking and on special teams. So you kind of get like a Swiss Army knife. You get someone who's good at both positions, or 2 different positions, which works out very well for a lot of teams. So I'm not surprised that they brought them both in because they're both really good options, and they also play for the Bengals. So, again, you're never going to fight these allegations that you are simply just the Houston Bengals, and it's beautiful. I wonder who else they're going to sign. I'm pretty did they try to sign Alex Kappa? I thought I saw a report that they tried to sign Alex Kappa. Potentially. The Mike Hilton saga, by the way, is still not going to end. And I say that because I don't think the Texans are going to sign Mike Hilton. But Mike Hilton right now has interest from 3 different teams. It's the Raiders, the Panthers, and the Falcons. Those are the 3 teams interested right now in Mike Hilton. We'll see if he ends up signing anywhere. But what I know he won't be signing is the Texans right now, because I don't think the Texans are interested. Although, who knows? Maybe the Texans are, Because you look at some of these players they got, and that secondary could get really good. Mike Hilton, not good in coverage, but he is good. He can tackle really good. He's really good at tackling. And run support. And hitting people and sacking people. Not the greatest in other departments, as in coverage and speed. But, hey, listen, sometimes things happen. I don't know, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. The Houston Bengals are at it yet again. If Irv Smith makes this roster when you drafted Kate Stover in the 4th last year and you got Dalton Schultz, I will be absolutely amazed. I'll be honest with you, I think the only guys who will make the roster here is Trent Brown and probably Sheldon Rankins. Outside of obviously Joe makes nobody on the roster, but like those are the 2 guys that they picked up this offseason who I think will actually make the roster. You're not going to make the roster with freaking Irv Smith. But that's also weird that Sheldon Rankins is their starting D tackle. Hopefully he's healthy and he can, get back from his eye condition. But he is their starter. That's bad, I feel like. I don't know. If he's healthy and he plays, he can be a good player. He was a good player for them before. He is a good player. He just has to be healthy. Tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.